the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wants to return it. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Fresno State's offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now sliding to his left. Across the 25, he's got room. Turning it on. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Sends it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. They get to him as he throws. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that in. So first down here as they go back to work. looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pocket breaking down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. And he's going to score. They bring the punter onto the field now. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They believe they can run right here. Breaks into the open. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, Fresno State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
All you can say is how impressive that.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Fresno State working from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Punts it out of the air. Touchdown, Fresno State. And they take. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Gibbs. And he's dragged down. State right back to the line. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. On target. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They get to the line quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! The Cowboys will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lay. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Floating away. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. There he goes! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up and
sprinting away. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's complete on the right side. And he'll haul it. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He broke away. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Looking for space. It's Weeks. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
They'll go back to the air on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one off.
He's got him. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, looking for the completion. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's first down, Fresno State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got the quick pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Fresno State! So the final period starts with a second down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Fresno. They bring the punter onto the field now. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Wants to bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. The give to the tailback. Inside the 45. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And he ran away from the defense to take. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the catch. The Bulldogs buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying to get the edge on the right. Picks up the first down. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Weeks. And a short run there, and that'll end it. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uniform.